What is it about advent calendars that makes them so special? Maybe it's the tiny doors, the excitement of a daily surprise, or just the sheer joy of counting down to Christmas. But have you ever stopped to wonder how these festive creations are brought to life? Join us in this video as we explore how advent calendars are designed and produced. Advent calendars have become an essential part of Christmas traditions, but their origins go back to 19th century Germany. Back then, families marked the days leading up to Christmas with simple gestures, like lighting candles or drawing chalk marks on walls. This was all about building anticipation for the holiday, a concept that hasn't changed even today. The first printed advent calendar is credited to Gerhard Lang, a German printer in the early 1900s. Lang's childhood inspired him to create something special. His mother used to make handmade countdowns for him with little drawings or Bible verses behind doors. Taking this idea further, Lang produced the first commercial advent calendars, featuring colorful pictures hidden behind paper flaps. These early versions weren't about chocolates or toys. They carried religious messages and illustrations related to the nativity story, helping families focus on the spiritual meaning of Christmas. However, after World War II, the advent calendar faced a transformation. Chocolate-filled calendars appeared, and the concept began to spread across Europe and eventually to the US, turning it into a commercial and cultural phenomenon. Today, advent calendars come in every shape and form imaginable. There are calendars for foodies, beauty lovers, and even pet owners. But the idea remains the same, a countdown to Christmas filled with daily surprises. Creating the artwork for an advent calendar involves more than just aesthetics. It's about functionality too. Each door on the calendar has to correspond to a specific day, and its placement must align with the surprise it's hiding. It's like solving a puzzle. The visuals have to flow, but the layout also needs to fit the engineering behind the calendar. Technology has changed the design process. Artists now use advanced graphic design tools to create beautiful designs. Once the artwork is finalized, it's sent to manufacturers, who create prototypes. These prototypes help test the design's functionality, ensuring the doors open smoothly without tearing and that the surprises inside fit perfectly. The production of advent calendars is a meticulous process that combines a lot of creative ingenuity. While the finished product might seem simple, just a decorated box with compartments, what happens behind the scenes is anything but simple. From designing the artwork to ensuring every compartment opens flawlessly, every step is carefully planned to bring holiday magic to life. The process begins with the artwork. Once the design is finalized, it's sent to large format printers capable of handling high-resolution images and vibrant colors. These printers produce the calendar's main sheet, the artwork you see when you hold the calendar in your hands. But it's not as simple as just printing a pretty picture. The material used is typically high-grade cardboard, chosen for its durability and ability to hold its shape. The cardboard is coated with a layer of glossy or matte finish, which not only enhances the colors but also protects the artwork from fading or damage. This step is critical for maintaining the visual appeal of the calendar throughout the entire holiday season. Depending on the type of calendar, the printing process might include additional layers for special effects. For luxury calendars, this could mean embossing, gold foiling, or UV varnishing to give the design a premium look and feel. These enhancements add a tactile element, making the calendar as much a decorative piece as it is a functional one. Once the artwork is printed, the sheets move to the die-cutting stage. This is where the small numbered doors are created. A die-cutting machine equipped with razor-sharp steel blades cuts precise shapes into the cardboard, leaving perforated lines that allow each door to be opened easily. Die cutting might seem straightforward, but it requires incredible precision. If the cuts are too deep, the doors will fall out. Too shallow, and they'll be impossible to open. To ensure consistency, every machine is calibrated to the exact thickness and density of the cardboard. This step is repeated hundreds of thousands of times for large production runs, with each sheet inspected for accuracy before moving to the next stage. The inside of the advent calendar is just as important as the outside. For calendars filled with chocolates, toys, or other small gifts, an inner plastic or cardboard tray is created to hold each item securely. This process begins with mold making. For example, if the calendar is for chocolates, the manufacturer creates custom molds to ensure each piece fits snugly into its designated slot. These trays are made using vacuum forming machines, which heat and shape plastic or biodegradable materials to match the mold's exact specifications. For calendars with irregularly shaped items like beauty products or miniature toys, the process becomes even more complex. Each tray must be uniquely designed to accommodate different shapes and sizes while ensuring everything stays in place during transportation. Now comes the most exciting part, filling the calendar. Depending on the product, this step may be fully automated, partially manual, or a mix of both. Automated machines handle the filling process for mass-produced chocolate calendars. Chocolates are dropped into their designated slots with astonishing speed and precision. Each machine is programmed to match the calendar's layout, ensuring every compartment receives the correct treat. In contrast, high-end or artisanal calendars, like those with handmade chocolates or boutique beauty items, often require manual assembly. Workers carefully place each item into its compartment by hand, paying close attention to alignment and presentation. This is especially true for luxury brands, where the unboxing experience is just as important as the product itself. Once the compartments are filled, the trays are sealed to keep the content secure. For food products, this might involve adding a protective plastic layer to ensure freshness and prevent tampering. With the trays filled and sealed, it's time to combine everything. The printed and die-cut outer layer is folded and glued into shape, creating the familiar box-like structure of the advent calendar. Next, the filled-inner tray is inserted, aligning perfectly with the cutout doors. This step requires exceptional precision. The tray must be positioned so that each door opens to reveal the correct item. Any misalignment would ruin the customer's experience, so manufacturers rely on advanced machinery to achieve millimeter-level accuracy. Quality control is a vital part of the production process, and for advent calendars, it's particularly thorough. Imagine opening a door on December 1st and finding it empty, or worse, finding December 24th's big surprise by accident. To avoid such mishaps, manufacturers employ a mix of human inspection and automated systems. Machines scan each calendar to ensure every door lines up with its corresponding compartment. Meanwhile, quality control staff conduct random checks to verify the contents and overall construction. Additional tests are performed on food products to ensure compliance with safety standards. Chocolates are checked for freshness, while packaging materials are tested to ensure they meet food-grade requirements. Once the calendars pass quality control, they're packed for distribution. For smaller calendars, this often involves wrapping them in protective plastic to prevent damage during shipping. Larger, premium calendars might come in decorative boxes or even wooden crates, adding an extra layer of luxury. Distribution is a race against time. Advent calendars must hit store shelves well before December to give customers plenty of time to purchase them. For international brands, this means coordinating shipments across multiple countries, often months in advance. Some companies even implement specialized logistics systems to track their calendars in real time, ensuring they arrive on schedule. After all, an advent calendar that shows up in January isn't much use to anyone. Advent calendars have come a long way from their humble beginnings, and in recent years they've become a playground for innovation. Just walk into a store or browse online and you'll see advent calendars for virtually every interest imaginable. Take Lego advent calendars, for example. These are a hit with both kids and adults. Each day you open the door to find a small Lego piece that fits into a bigger build. A snowman one day, Santa's sleigh the next. It's not just a countdown anymore. It's a creative activity that stretches through the holiday season. Then there are luxury beauty advent calendars. Imagine getting a tiny bottle of perfume or a mini lipstick behind each door. Brands like Dior and Jo Malone have turned these into a holiday indulgence. They're so popular that some sell out months before December even starts. And let's not forget the foodies. Cheese advent calendars? Absolutely. Some even pair them with wine calendars so you can have a proper tasting experience every night. And if you're a coffee lover, some calendars feature 24 unique coffee blends, each packed in a way that preserves its freshness. Even pets get to join the fun. Yes, advent calendars for dogs and cats are a thing, filled with treats or toys to make their December just as exciting. Perhaps one of the most exciting trends is the rise of interactive digital advent calendars. These don't have physical doors, but instead offer daily surprises online, things like recipes, holiday playlists, or even short animations. They bring the spirit of Advent into the digital age while keeping the anticipation alive. These innovations highlight just how versatile Advent calendars have become. They're no longer just about chocolates or biblical images, they're about creating daily moments of joy tailored to each person's unique tastes. As magical as Advent calendars seem, creating them is no easy task. One of the biggest challenges, timing. These products are highly seasonal, and their entire purpose revolves around December. This means manufacturers face a tight production and distribution window. Any delay, whether it's a shipping issue or a material shortage, could mean missing the season entirely. And for a product like this, if it doesn't sell by December, it's essentially useless. Customization is another growing challenge. Many companies now offer personalized advent calendars, allowing customers to select their designs or even fill the calendar with items of their choice. While this is great for customers, it adds a layer of complexity to production. Instead of creating thousands of identical calendars, manufacturers must manage individualized orders, which can slow down the process. Then there's the issue of sustainability. With growing concerns about waste, more consumers are demanding eco-friendly advent calendars. This requires switching to recyclable or biodegradable materials, which are often more expensive and harder to source. Food safety is another layer of complexity, particularly for calendars with chocolates or other edible treats. Each item must comply with strict regulations, and packaging has to protect the contents while remaining environmentally friendly. Let's not forget about the variety in advent calendars today. Calendars containing beauty products, alcohol, or toys often require specialized compartments to hold each item securely. This means manufacturers need to work closely with designers to ensure everything fits perfectly, down to the last millimeter. Despite these challenges, advent calendar makers are driven by their knowledge that their creations bring joy to millions of people every year. And perhaps that's why, no matter how difficult the process, they continue to innovate and push boundaries, ensuring that this beloved tradition remains as magical as ever. If you could design your own advent calendar, what would you fill it with? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching How. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more awesome videos on how things are made. See you next time.